Hello everyone, welcome to Healing Moon Tarot. This is your weekly general reading for Aries. How are you guys? Let's see what your energies are this week. Aries. Take it how it best resonates. What does Aries need to know? Okay. Six of Wands. Three of Pentacles. So it's an energy of exploring something here, doing things together, but it has to do with someone's pride maybe getting in the way. Yeah, so we have the Lovers. So it looks like it has to do with exploring something, spending time doing things together, but I see creative energy. So it's about what somebody brings to the table. It's an energy of looking what someone brings to the table as two people are exploring a connection here. And you can see doing something together. Two of Wands, taking something to the next level. But it's a crossroads. There's a choice here. Someone's about to make some sort of life path choice decision, whether to keep going down this path or for two people to come apart. Because it has to do with someone looking at this. It has to do with pride. Someone who takes pride in all the things they do. But someone's pride is getting in the way here. Because someone here is planning, preparing, hoping for the best. But you can see someone sitting at the crossroads here. Because they're looking at this. This may not be successful. It may not be long term. Because it has to do with what two people bring to the table here. Yeah. Let's have a look at that Six of Wands. Yeah, it's an energy of someone avoiding a disaster. Because someone's taking lessons learned from the past to avoid a disaster. So it's an energy of exploring this, whether to take this to the next level, or it has to do with two people coming apart. Yeah, we have someone tempering their passions or emotion, taking a step back. Seeing things different. Something feels off. See, someone's feeling something is off. Someone's pride, ego. It's an energy of someone who plans, prepares for the future. It has to do with success. Their success. Somebody here is not doing this. Because someone's looking at this. They feel something is off. Something doesn't feel right. And there again is the Lovers. So it has to do with choices in love. It has to do with someone also here initiating a conversation. Someone's keeping something to themselves, but it has to do with initiating a conversation. Where's this going? Taking this to the next level. Yeah. It's all about initiating. It has to do with love. So it's either two people coming apart, going their separate ways, because someone feels, it has to do with someone who takes pride, acknowledgement of all the things that they're achieving. So it's about achievements, goals. Somebody here, like I say, it's about avoiding a disaster. It has to do with someone's goals, achievements, because one of these people is looking at what the other person brings to the table, sort of which way to go. It's about two people coming together or apart. So I'm going to clarify these yet again, because what I want to look at is this, what is this preparing for disaster? So it's an energy of time in between, things kind of calming down, but it has to do with someone who's been avoiding something here. Yeah, possible commitment. See, there's the disaster. See, it's an energy of someone feels that this is headed towards disaster. Because something doesn't feel right. It has to do with loss of harmony and balance, but some sort of shock and surprise, the Tower. So it's about planning, preparing, hoping for the best, exploring. But it has to do with someone's goals, what someone's achieving. Because it has to do with, I don't know if it's a relationship that's come apart, but someone's kind of shocked at something here. I don't know, temperance. Maybe somebody has a little bit of a temper. I don't know. But I'm not so sure, because I feel things are calming down. So there's something that's been going on with maybe a divorce or something, some sort of shock. But like I say, looks like things are calming down. Yeah, we have some sort of aha moment. This is some sort of idea or truth. Someone's being enlightened. It has to do with enlightenment. Some sort of epiphany. It has to do with, I feel, it's whether to come together or come apart, because someone here isn't planning or preparing a disaster, because this is about planning, preparing for the future, going into things feeling very positive, and now someone here is kind of freaking out a little bit. Tell me about the Lovers. Yeah, it has to do with, could be finances, but it has to do with someone not talking to someone, maybe avoiding them. I see someone putting out more money than is coming in, and someone isn't planning or preparing for the future. And I feel the energy of success, victory with the Six of Wands is someone's pride and egos getting in the way. Because it has to do with harmony, being fair. I mean, this is someone not reciprocating, but it's also someone, could be not money not coming in, or someone didn't plan, and now there's some sort of shock surprise. But it looks like someone's putting out a lot of money here, or we have two people not talking or reciprocating. So it's an energy of someone initiating this, and the other person, I feel someone's avoiding something. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a crossroads. It's either, see the path that someone's been on. It's about two people coming together, no longer giving to someone, no longer feeding their ego. Someone's no longer feeding someone's ego. For some, but others of you, it has to do with someone putting too much money out. This is already two people possibly in a relationship. Now, it could be the end of a relationship, a shock, because someone's putting out a lot of money, or the other person's spending too much money, more money going out than's coming in. Because it has to do with two people going their separate ways. But it also, for others, I mean, it's about two people coming together. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Things happening very quickly, someone feeling overwhelmed, some sort of truth. Enlightenment, some sort of idea. But it has to do with things moving quickly. Opportunities coming in. I see a really busy time. Someone's been really busy. So it could be someone making up an excuse, but I see someone initiating, a feminine energy initiating. And it has to do with why is somebody not talking or reaching out. I think this person's got somebody's got some concerns. They feel something is off. It doesn't feel right. This is someone trying to be patient. See, tempering their patience, trying not to lose their temper or just lose patience. Yeah. Let's have a look at Two of Wands. Yeah, it has to do with walking away. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling. I feel like there's something to do with money and finances here, though. Someone putting out more money's coming in. The other person doesn't see someone planning, preparing for success. It has to do with how successful someone is, what they bring to the table. It has to do with someone providing, what somebody can provide. But it's somebody also, I do see energy of some of you, someone with a shock about what someone can provide. See, it's about equal give and take. But I still feel someone walking away. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling because someone's not reaching out. Possibly ignoring someone, or just, like I say, it feels off. It doesn't feel right to someone. And I do see possible of hurt feelings. Somebody feeling hurt. Someone wants to know, like I say, if someone has other opportunities, like a third party. But it looks more like hurt feelings. Could be someone apologizing for hurting someone's feelings here. Yeah. Because it has to do with someone initiating, reaching out to someone. And it's like somebody had just come apart from someone. And then things moving very quickly. Someone got a little overwhelmed. Someone was overwhelmed here. I feel, like I say, too much going on too fast. Yeah, I'm feeling emotionally overwhelmed. Because it has to do with taking something to the next level. But two people have come apart. So there's been some hurt and heartache, some sort of shock. Looks like the end of a relationship. Someone's definitely feeling emotionally overwhelmed. So yeah, see it, energy of initiating. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone trying to avoid a disaster. See, somebody feels like they're running right into a disaster. or someone's avoiding them because someone's initiating a conversation about this. So it's all about little time in between, things calming down. Someone's been busy. I feel just overwhelmed. Yeah. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Where's this headed? Yeah, someone feeling lack and loneliness. See, lack of money, left out in the cold, someone ghosting. But it also feels like someone is worried about the future, the money. See, someone who plans, prepares for the future. Someone who has goals, and somebody who's ambitious. Someone feels the other person. It has to do with not enough money, trying to avoid this lack, because it has to do with whether someone can provide. What two people provide for each other. But I do see creativity. I see things in common. I do see it being quite lovely here. Then all of a sudden we have someone feeling something is off here. Negative energy. Yeah, so where someone here is someone's indecisive of whether they should walk away or whether they should just kind of wait till things calm down to see how they feel a little later, a little time in between, because it's about avoiding a disaster. Yeah, we have someone here taking a leap of faith. See, someone here is not looking before they leap. And I don't know if this is someone who doesn't have a lot of money or what the issue is, but it has to do with someone taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. Someone's living in the moment. But we have a person who plans, prepares for success. They have goals. It has to do with ambition, goals. And there's this energy of things moving very quickly. And I do see a busy time. Someone's really busy, overwhelmed. But I do see someone very much in touch with their feelings, emotions when it comes to love. But it has to do with someone who, you know. And Aries, I feel like yourself here, it's telling you to look before you leap. It has to do with one last look over your shoulder going down this path before you even see something. So it's about not seeing something, headed right towards a disaster. Yeah, see, it's an energy telling you, yeah, some of you aren't, I do see some of you, it's a different scenario where you're no longer feeding someone's ego. Because they're ghosting you, ignoring you, you're changing your focus, you're heading down another path. So different scenarios, but someone here, definitely there's this feeling left out in the cold, ignored. But I also see someone putting out a lot of money, spending money. I also see someone here being very generous, but it's an energy of someone thinking someone's going to provide. See, I feel like you're independent. You can provide. You don't need someone to provide for you. So I mean, it could be just the way someone's thinking, but to be honest, I feel there's going to be some sort of shock, something sudden here. You know, someone's cup runneth over. You see, their cup runneth over, feeling overwhelmed. But it has to do with someone starting, looks like someone reaching out, filling your cup, giving you something you want. But someone's cup definitely runneth over. Yeah, we also have someone cutting someone out. This is someone speaking truth, I feel. There's truth. Someone has probably just cut someone out, feeling overwhelmed, too much happening, a lot of money going out. This is someone being generous. So now this is someone here, I feel, trying to avoid a disaster by just a little time in between. Yeah, someone's kind of gone a little cold here. Yeah, but I feel they speak truth. Whoever it is, they speak truth. If there is an energy of lack of money, feeling left out in the cold, like someone's this is someone who worries about money, a worrywart. They worry about the future. But I feel we have someone who's very independent. They take care of themselves. Yeah, we also have this King of Pentacles. See, it's about financial stability. So it has to do with somebody finding something out, some kind of truth. So there's a little bit of a shock. Now, it could be someone who gets upset because you're no longer feeding their ego. You're changing your focus. You're focusing on something else. If there has been money issues, you're probably focused on that. But this has to do with somebody grounded, sensible. See, this is a person who often feels they don't have enough money. They worry about money. They plan, prepare for the future. This is someone worried that someone's living in the moment. They're not planning, preparing for the future. But like I say, it's like say time in between, things calming down. I mean, Aries, you're generally very independent focused. So I don't think it's a lack of money on your part. I mean, it could be this person who feels that somebody's interested in them, chasing them because they want something. But it's almost like someone coming after you. Where are you headed, Aries? What's going on? Yeah, you got an Emperor in front of you. Yeah, King of Wands energy, someone who's bold. See, some of you are no longer talking, feeding someone's ego. And it has somebody who has money, but they act like they don't. So it does look like someone's kind of cheap here. So it also looks like someone here. See, it's a person who knows. You're no longer talking. You're no longer giving. You're no longer feeding their ego. You're no longer being generous. It's someone who hasn't been generous, I feel. So, yeah, interesting. It looks like you got a new crush here, some of you. Yeah, a little bit of a crush. But this is also reminiscing. See, this is, I feel, yourself a little reminiscing, kind of. See, it's an energy of two people coming apart, going down this new path. You're ready to go down a new path. So it's a crush, but it's also someone here who longs for love. But just make sure you're not running right into another disaster. Remember, it's always telling you to remember the past. Don't move so quickly. Don't rush into things so quickly. Yeah, tempering it, slowing down, taking a step back, trying something different, doing things different. And I'm going to be honest, someone different than your usual type for some of you. Now, they could be anyone. Some of you, it's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have left Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio behind. I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I mean, I do see a person here who definitely always feels they don't have enough money. So that's, I mean, this could be why you're turning your back on someone, or someone feels that way about you, that you want someone to provide. But it's an energy of taking a step back, someone seeing things differently in a whole different light. So interesting enough. I do see a Sagittarius energy for some of you, others of you in Aries, but you are where you're headed is towards an Emperor. Someone who's stable, grounded, practical, but I do feel there's something in here about not putting out too much money. And I do see someone here who's quite generous with their love, their time. And others of you, I feel like you've got this Emperor here. Looking at it, changing your focus. So it could be someone who's more your type. You may be changing your type, or someone who's, and it could be where you're feeling something is off. Maybe, thinking of walking away, that someone's just not your type. Because often people will look at that, yeah, they're not even really my type. I feel like you're moving towards someone who is, but I see a crush and longing. Yeah, kind of reminiscing too. Like I feel some of you are reminiscing about where you were, who you've had around you. Yeah, people who aren't very generous. Yeah, people who, feeding people's egos, right? Yeah, so it has to do with, I mean, definitely I feel the person you're moving towards, I feel there's something similar, but yet they're different. So it's telling you to pay attention to the signs and the signals. Pay attention to the red flags, because the signs could be cautioning you. Okay? But I also feel that there's someone here who feels that way as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah, like I say, if someone's been ghosting you, ignoring you, it's happened once, maybe twice. Like I say, it's telling you to a little bit of reminiscing. But I actually feel there's someone here who, I mean, I feel like you're their type. They're seeing things in a different light, seeing you, someone who felt maybe you were chasing them or interested in, but I actually see you being quite successful. Yeah, I see an Empress here. So this is an energy of seeing you completely different. Yeah, this is someone coming in, putting their best foot forward, planting the seed. So it looks like you got some opportunities, but I do feel either you or someone around you is reminiscing about the path they were on. Now it's time to take things to the next level. But I still see this vibe of two people coming apart and two people coming together. So it's a life path choice decision, crossroads. So let's look at each of these people. quickly here. Let's look at the King of Cups. King of Swords. Where'd the King of Cups go? There it is. You got all the masculines are here. So it's actually an energy of an emperor, but someone mastering all the elements. But I can clearly see past people who you're no longer talking to because they were ghosting you, ignoring you. You know, you're not doing anything together. You're not spending any time together. So let's look at the King of Cups. Now, of course, these may not be for all of you, but it's telling you about the lessons about avoiding a disaster, paying attention to the red flags. If something feels off, it's probably off. Who's this King of Cups? Someone generous with their feelings. Yeah, someone here who procrastinates, someone who's apprehensive is the King of Cups. A person who reach out. They try to tempt you to give them what they want. Indulge me. Give me what I want, person. So you indulged this person, gave them what they want, fed their ego, and you never got what you wanted. And then we have the King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? Yeah, a cycle ended, new cycle beginning, windfall of abundance. So there was something about the timing. It could be someone who cut someone out. Okay, something to do with the timing. But it's also someone who can be kind of cold and judgmental. Looks like that cycle's over. Let's have a look at the King of Pentacles. Who's this person? They could be past or present because I'm seeing choices. Yeah. So some of you, it's a Taurus. Some of you, it's a Virgo. And I do see that cooperation, compromise. So it's probably, you know, with this energy, it's not being on the same page. But I do feel it's an energy of someone who just wants to be single. Because it is all this energy here combined. Someone avoiding a disaster. It's time to take it to the next level. Yeah, and they don't want to cooperate or compromise. There's someone who wants, see, it's still the energy. Someone who wants someone to bend over backwards to please them. You see, please me, fill my cup, give me what I want. I'll give you, yeah, I feel, like I say, I think you're all going to get the gist here. I mean, I can see past, present energies. I mean, I do see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, like I say, it has to do with, some of you have had a person who did cut someone out. They do speak truth. I do see there's truth. But it's also someone who can be kind of cold. So I feel this is past. It's now trying to try someone different, someone who's probably more your type. Some of these people, maybe they weren't really your type or they felt that way about you. But I see someone coming in, putting their best foot forward, building the foundation, someone who comes in right. Yeah, so we have, I mean, they could be an earth sign, whoever it is. But like I say, it has to do with the past colliding with the future. Reminiscing, sort of reminiscing, right, about the types of people. This won't, you won't, of course, some of you won't be all these people, but it could be. So, yeah, see, someone who keeps their options open. See, I feel it's telling you to look before you leap, looking at how this play out. And I feel somebody is looking at that, and I do think you've got a person here who's a little uncertain. But it's someone who sees opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. But just watch out for those opportunists. People who take advantage, they want to receive. They want you to give. Indulge me, fill my cup, give me what I want. Maybe I'll give you what you want. You know. Yeah, it's telling you to weigh the pros and the cons. You may be comparing apples to oranges here, but or it's this person, definitely. I mean, it could be this other person. That some of you, if you're the feminine, it's this masculine trying something different, seeing you in different light, seeing an empress. Someone who has a lot of abundance. Someone who showers a little abundance and shares something and then waits for reciprocity. If not, this is someone who keeps their options open. Yeah, I feel like you got an opportunity coming in. I feel like you're about to receive. Some of you have been giving, giving, and giving. You're about to receive. Look at that victory, truth, some sort of enlightenment, someone coming up with an idea, a little aha moment. It's a person seeing you in a whole different light. But I think you're seeing people from your past in a different light now too, because this other person is different. They're more generous. They're kind, compassionate. They share their feelings, emotions. I do feel they're balanced. I do feel they're practical and sensible. But as far as yourself, an earth sign here, I feel, is a little worried about planning, preparing financially for the future. Yeah. Some of you, it's about saving money. Holding on your money, putting it back. Okay, if it's not you, it's the other person. And I do see some of you have dealt with people who are very selfish and stubborn. They always want you to be the one to sacrifice. You're always having to sacrifice, always having to give. But I feel the tables are turning here. Yeah, nice. And as far as work too, I do see opportunities coming in very quickly. So it's an energy of tempting offers, being tempted. Yeah, and like I say, I feel like you're open to talk. I do see a lot of creative ideas. I see the start of something new for you, going down a whole new path. So saying to just be open to offers, ideas, okay? Because that's what the Empress does. The Empress is always open to a new offer or idea, because you never know where that can go. Look at this energy of change. So you've got change coming. Some of you have moved on from the past. Some of you may have somebody coming back around, but I feel there's something here is going to change you. Okay? This is the world changing, but the tables are turning. You're about to receive. Yeah, I do see something positive, but like I say, I would plan and prepare for the future to avoid a disaster with your finances. Some of you, I feel, are already doing that. I feel some of you are quite stable. I see financial prosperity. But if there has been lack, things are going to get better in the future for any of you that fit that role. But as far as relationships, I can see comparing past people to this person. It's like nobody really compares. So I feel like you're protecting yourself. You're not budging or giving in. Do not keep feeding someone's ego if they won't make a commitment, because I do feel like you have what you need to manifest. Because it's about ideas being open to new. There's new things still coming as you move into the new year too. So yeah, pretty interesting read for you. But there is this energy of someone who's indecisive. See, there's some sort of indecision. There's been heartache in the past, walking away. But it's about avoiding being left out in the cold, avoiding poverty, things calming down. So it's about taking the lessons you've learned. Okay, because some of you, I do feel like you're looking before you leap, not all of you. And you're not seeing where you're going. You're just living in the moment. So it's telling you to plan and prepare, okay, for the future, to be prepared, to be ready for what's coming your way, because you have to be ready for this as well. But it's all about being patient, tempering your passions, your emotions. The Empress is patient. Yeah, some of you got a person. This is two people who are very much the same. So you have Emperor and Empress, King and Queen of Wands. This is the creative couple, being creative. So some of you, I mean, it could be any of these people. It's going to be different for everyone, but it's an energy of two people who are bold, confident, know what they want. But it's telling you to look before you leap, to reflect. And I do think you're one last look over your shoulder. I still feel some of you are still not even seeing where you're going. You're just living in the moment. It's telling you to save your money in case of change. But some of you, I feel, I do see prosperity, abundance, financial stability. I do see a crush, someone longing for love. But it's an energy of, with that Two of Pentacles, back and forth, comparing someone to someone else. See, nothing compares. No, nothing compares to you, I feel, with this energy too, as far as that King of Wands and Emperor goes. But I feel as far as these other energies, these are the people here, I feel, who are, I mean, I do see someone who speaks truth, but I also see someone going kind of cold, being critical and kind of judgmental. So I do feel that energy of either going your separate ways, or you've got someone just coming around speaking, telling you a truth. But others of you, like I say, I feel like you got people who are stuck, stubborn, and selfish. They don't want to give. This is your past. So, and it's someone who's looking at their past as well, which is interesting. But yeah, this is actually looking good. Ideas, opportunities, building a foundation, something new, but it's going to create change. There's change coming. And I do feel some of you could have someone coming back around, but I also see a lot of you mostly moving on from the past, focusing on this other person, connecting with them. But I see so many other things that you're doing here too. I do see busy time. I do see busy time, some sort of shock, surprise where something goes in your favor. But I do think you got someone here who's going to just kind of run away because they see things not going in their favor. Someone trying to come back around. Yeah. So it's about justice and fairness, doing things just right. So I see harmony. Okay. Yeah. So it's about building a foundation, some kind of commitment, but it could be a job situation for some of you, some sort of creative pursuit. Okay. I do see getting legal advice as far as finances as well. But I really see more harmony coming in. I see you building that foundation. But it has to do with a person who's coming towards you. It's about the two of you doing it together, spending time together, building a foundation. Okay, making some sort of commitment to something that's fair for both of you. Yeah, I do see, look at that. See negotiations, loans. See somebody with a car payment. So it's telling you, any kind of contracts, negotiations, put on the brakes a little bit and take another look. Somebody here is going to put on the brakes because of someone's lifestyle habits, the way they conduct themselves, or it's somebody who just doesn't have faith and they put on the brakes. But I do see sometimes people put on the brakes and then they see things completely different. So someone may have done this and they may be seeing things in a different light now. But it's all about harmony, peace and harmony, whether two people are right for each other or not. Because I do see someone becoming emotionally overwhelmed, things too much happening. But I'm wishing you guys the best here. I feel for most of you, if you stay on course, look before you leap. Okay? If something feels like too much of a risk and it feels off, it's telling you to put on the brakes, especially if someone won't commit, okay? Or you feel that somebody isn't faithful. There's a lot of time in between. So you feel someone's juggling. If it's off, okay? It's telling you to trust that. So I wish you the best. I do see positive change for a lot of you when it comes to relationships. But a lot of you, I feel it's education, going to school. I feel there's a need to save money, earn money. Some of you got car payments, things like that, contracts, mortgages. So it's all about planning, preparing for the future. Okay, it's telling you all this time in between is prepare for the future because you never know what's coming suddenly out of the blue. Take care. Bye for now.